Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalist 4. I am Lord Forwind here playing as Andalusia. So, if you watched the last episode, you'll know that we have a lot of recovering to do, but not as much as one would imagine. We managed to actually defeat the coalition that was after us and what I will say was a very well done and very well executed defense. Other people will say I should have done better, but anyhow, we did manage to pretty much stalemate it. We did take one tiny little Caribbean province, just as sort of a ha-ha to France. Although we probably annoyed them even more. Let's see. Yeah, they still hate us. So our big rival for the rest of this seems to be France. We've got 5 years or so until we can take out Aragon. Once we take out Aragon, it's pretty much sit around, try and get Portugal happy with us. I believe they're still independent, supported by France, though. I'll have to double check that. They were at war with France, so I'm a little confused if that's the case. No, but they really hate us. We have about 50 points we'll get in the next 10 years, and then after that it's just a matter of waiting, really. So, we still got a long ways to go. I could release Portugal and then try and reconquer them, but considering they've now got they've got a colonial nation, I don't think that would be the best move. On the other hand, we still have Catholic zealots down here in Cuba, but no one seems to be doing anything about it. What is this? Cuba, my nation, is not doing much to deal with those separatists. We were going to actually invade the Aztec region soon. Maybe we will. We'll see. The problem is I don't want too much more aggressive expansion if I can avoid it. Plus I have to be able to transport a massive army over. We do have 26 for that transport ship. Which one of you is more useful? You have better movement. I guess I'll dispatch one army to the New World and try and beat up those guys. There's pretty much no reason not to. If we can form Mexico, that'll be nice. Oh, Barcones. Why does Barcones hate my government that much? I don't even know where Barcones is. Oh, it's right there. Huh? Oh, it's still considered occupied by me, not by... Interesting. Until I actually core it, it's still going to be endlessly occupied. Okay. Well, mission number 1. Retake Barcoas, or whatever it is. Then I can give that to my colonial nation. It's probably also keeping me... No, it's not actually keeping me overextended. Interesting. In the meantime, we'll leave this army up here, drilling like crazy. Hopefully we get some manpower back. We did get that 10% extra manpower, which should help in the long run. The very long run. Plus national manpower. Okay, we're going to recover our army fairly quickly. Do I actually have any claims on... Oh, I do have one claim on an Aragonese province. And that does expire after when I can attack them. Okay. Here's the question is, how long do I have to wait till these guys... Oh my gosh, do they hate me. Really? Did I just do that due to taking one province? Or... Okay, well, Denmark won't be joining any wars, so that's good. Somehow we didn't actually take any loans, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's take over this trade and transfer trade to us. I think that was more rebels in the New World. Yeah, I don't see any rebels in the Old World. Oh yeah, we've also got some insane amount of forts going up everywhere. Or we have them up already. Oh yeah, take that. We have to make sure we keep up in military tech. I'm pretty sure part of the reason we actually managed to fight that to something of a stalemate was that we had infantry combat ability, which makes a big difference. Doesn't seem like it does, but considering all the fights we had over that land. Why aren't you... There we go. Okay, I was confused why it wasn't being transferred to Cuba. There it is. Muslim Cuba. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna have claim on these guys' land pretty soon, so let's run down there. This is actually my own land, because I think, yeah, it's part of Mexico. We don't actually need much more. We have a very good heir for when our ruler finally dies. Hopefully he doesn't die soon. There we go, mill tech, perfect. We gotta stay on top of that. Do we have to build any more units? No, we actually can. Let's throw down 3 more cavalry units. And let's raise 2 mercenary units. I don't think we actually really have any mercenaries, which is part of the reason we were bleeding manpower. But then again, it's also probably the reason we didn't fall into debt either. Oh, you guys got lost again, huh? I have to march you all the way back to land I own, don't I? Yep. These guys have to come all the way down here before I can send them off to explore the world again. Ay, ay, ay. Go for that. This should be a fairly easy war for us to win, seeing as it's, you know, Native Americans that haven't reformed. They're still stuck way back there in tech. They're getting some of these, but they can't embrace institutions, I don't think, right? Can they embrace institutions? No, they can't. They can only get them, I believe. Oh, I'm fine with that. Let's take this war to them. This should be relatively easy. And if my colonial nations help, it'll even be easier. They're going to get all sidetracked by trying to take over South America. Because that actually is a fort, so... Oof, that's bad. Let's see, where did Global Trade fire? I believe Genoa, probably. Could be the English Channel. Yep. Oh, well, that's convenient. Right on my border. Cool. Even if the game doesn't want me to, I'm still gonna start getting printing press from them. Cool. So that's not bad. That fort has fallen. I'm curious to see how much land I could actually take in the New World. I have already 3, so I only need another 2 or 3 provinces to actually form a colonial nation. And with 7 cannon, all these sieges are going to go really fast. We get 27 gold from trade. Nice. That's a reject petition. Easily. Definitely a reject. Cuba has shown up. Hello, Cuba. Does that actually mean anything to the Zapotec losing their capital? Nope, not really. Great. Oh, it's probably because I haven't actually taken the war goal. Yep. Let's occupy the war goal, and then we are good for a ticking war score. I don't really care what they're up to. They're just going to get lost sieging land down there. I only need a handful of provinces. I don't want to take too much for the first war because I want to actually have a colonial Mexico that's stable before I get too busy with having to... Because I have to core it before it will join the colonial nation, I believe. Means it's going to take a little while. Can I get any from you? Really? Wow. That's crazy. Let's do... We'll do that. Yeah, they don't really care that much. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for them to care less, really. Gets me enough provinces that I can core them. And then we will give it all to colonial Mexico. Wait a second. Oh, I gave that to Cuba. Oops. That's not good. Is there anything I can do about Cuba having that land? Nope. Apparently not. Great. I guess Cuba wanted to expand. Let's load you back on a transport and come back to the New World. Or Old World. From the New World. I don't want to risk a war starting where half my army's in the New World. And I have a truce with you for 9 years. Okay. So let's build a spy network on them. Oh, you're still exiled, aren't you? Okay, I'll throw you there. Throw a conquistador in. Hunt for 7 more cities, although I don't know where you're going to find them at this point. What are we looking at conversion-wise? Okay, we've got a good portion of it under control. Can't do anything about Cuba. Or sorry, Portugal. Cuba's in good control, under good control. Every time we have to reinforce our army, we fall into debt. It is so typical for this game. Really, there should be an idea group that reduces reinforcement cost. It would be the most overly powerful idea in the game. Everybody would try and take it. There we go. That's done. Hopefully there isn't a coalition against us instantly. There is a coalition against us instantly. Great. Great. Eesh, they really hate my conquest, don't they? And here I've tried to improve relations. Oh, I have been improving relations with people who are angry. They just hate me that much, I guess. I'm hoping the Ottomans don't betray me this time. Morocco doesn't look likely to betray me. Great Britain, on the other hand, is not happy with me, which is rather sad. They were a really useful ally with what little time I had them as one. Okay. Under control. France has circumnavigated the globe. Good for France. I guess. Yep, another colony there. We're going to try and center our colonial empire somewhat there. How are we doing down here? We have 4, so we need 1 more down there. Then we got another one. Is Andalusia down here? Okay, they are colonizing. Good. Good, good, good. Cuba at this point should really just be building up their lands. Have they improved their capital at all? 1 time. Okay. They're building new. Okay. Cuba's functioning properly then. Aragon is humiliatable. Not sure if I actually want to pick a fight with them though. The other downside is they're going to be in whatever coalition I'm fighting. Whereas if I attack them now, I might be able to take some land. No, I should rest from wars. This aggressive expansion coalition is starting to become a real problem, you know? I don't want to have to be fighting half of Europe on every war. We can do it, apparently, thanks to our miraculous forts, but not that fun. Nor is it really efficient. Because at some point, they're just going to have more troops than I do. Hello, Trier. I see you hate me again. What a surprise. Oops. Aragon's the coalition. Should probably withdraw my army from their border then. Aragon still has 21 troops. Still can't beat us, but there we go. Mexico has been formed. Good, that's another colonial nation under my control. We'll regulate economic growth. What are we looking at for... okay, Andalusian Mexico. Good, good. One of our colonies finished, so let's send one out down there. Yeah. Once we get Portugal, we should have Rio de Prata under our control as well. Next to the Ottomans, we are the largest nation in the game. Denmark is huge. I mean, I guess they did conquer the Teutonic Order. Oh, and now they've just annexed Sweden. Yeah, they're huge. Wow. What else do they have a union over? Bavaria. Interesting. Curious that how they got that union. Good for them, though. I mean, it's a good union. It's definitely a strong one. We need a tech, though. Come on. Tech done. Good, good, good. Faster settlers. Yes, please. Or faster colonists, I should say. I'd be interested in the new expansion when you can use extra colonists to improve your land. That's a cool little mechanism. Okay. This next level isn't huge, but the supply limit should help. I think I got all my forts upgraded, right? Oh, other than my capital. And Lisbon. Not the biggest issue. Trade-wise, though. Okay, we've got 70% of the trade. Portugal's got a little bit. The Ottomans are calling me into a war. Yes, I will accept. Now let's hope the Ottomans aren't dumb enough to not support me if there's a coalition war. Although at this rate, the Ottomans are going to lose Hungary and Bosnia. Whoa! I think the Ottomans just raised a new army. I think the Ottomans just raised a new army. What do they have? They have 140,000 units. I'm pretty sure part of the reason we had so much trouble with the last war was because our ally, the Ottomans, and Great Britain, which counted into deterring the coalition, both betrayed us. And their dual betrayal made it that much harder to actually win the war. At least that's my prediction. Because they do take your allies' strength into account, the game. I'm not sending any troops, by the way. I'm just literally just going to pretty much stay right where I am. Portugal wants to intervene. Portugal is welcome to intervene. Looks like they are. I, on the other hand, am going to sit back and drill like mad. We still have a long way to go. You know what? Let's raise some more money. Let's corrupt. Adhere to legalism, then move towards legalism. Not perfect, but it does balance us out a little bit more. Let's actually take that cavalry combat. Because we actually have a fair amount of cavalry in our armies. I think we've got, what, 6 in each? 4 in that. That should put us ahead of most of the AIs. The AIs tend not to go quality till late game, so... Gives us a bit of an advantage. The fact that France has like 10 discipline, though, is a problem. We don't have any at all. Nor do we actually have a way to fight the French morale. Well, trading in coffee, though. Global trade. 1,310. Well, we're gonna get it spread to these two rather quickly, and then we should be set. Wish we could snag Great Britain as an ally. Unfortunately, they're just angry with me. They want Gibraltar. That's part of the biggest reason. The silly English missions that say take Gibraltar. I mean, it's historically accurate, but still kind of annoying. Austria's global trade. The Ottomans are actually dealing with their rebels up there. I've got 2% war score. Oh, let's just put Fazan to do whatever they want rather than just attach to allies. Oh, Portugal's angry with us again. There we are. Portugal's under control again. Probably the taxation policy. Yeah, I've got to remember to wait before I actually take that in the future. Oh, I actually need a claim versus Aragon now. Of course, it's going to be forever until I can attack them because of this coalition. 360 against France. I think we're going to be fighting France in a lot of these wars. Negative 500 for Aragon. Ay, ay, ay. The worrisome part is it's like 90 versus Austria. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that land in the coalition war. Seems to have just annoyed them even more. Key, though, is Bohemia, Brandenburg, and Denmark are no longer capable of joining the war, and this is a group of nations I can fight. Or at least for the moment. There we go. Big gain for the Ottomans. Ottomans owe me 1 favor from that war because I didn't do anything. Hopefully with 60% or 60 favors, they're loyal. Or 60 trust, I should say. Anyhow, that will be it for this episode. Not much going on, but we are, of course, dwelling in fear of another coalition war. So, yeah, exciting. Lots of waiting. Gonna tech up, keep colonizing. There's no reason not to. Might send an army back to the New World, expand Mexico a bit more. They're rather tiny at the moment. Portugal has got 87. Cuba's got 181. Yeah, they don't even matter. 45, 43, and 38. And then if we can snag Brazil, we'll also be in good shape. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.